Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then welcome to my channel. In today's video I again am back with some new launches that I spotted and that really excited me. So we have Swiss Beauty's gel lotion, we have Swiss Beauty's new foundation, we have Cuffs and Lashes blushes, or well, lip and cheek and eye tint, and we also have a new Mars mascara. So many good stuff. This is what I came up with. It's a very minimal looking fresh look. I think it's going really well with this top as well. So yeah, if you are excited to know how these perform, then please continue watching. Right, so today for a change I have a skincare product that I really want to try in this video. This is from Swiss Beauty. This is their gel lotion moisturizing toning essence. It says for oily and combination skin, but I don't know, I just thought this would be like a really interesting product to try. I've never tried anything from Swiss Beauty, skincare wise, before of course, so I thought I'll give this a try. And look at the packaging, it's so well done. I mean, I cannot tell that this is from Swiss Beauty, you know, like that's how beautiful the packaging is. Let me quickly give you the texture, let me quickly show you the texture. Oops, it's super runny and slippery, so it's that like gel consistency, and I'm just going to quickly apply this. I think they also launched a moisturizing cream, like the Neutrogena one, but I did not get that one because my skin is dry, and I mean my skin type demands more of an emollient moisturizer and not a gel type. So I thought this is actually something that I can incorporate in my skincare routine before my actual moisturizer. Of course I cannot just rely on this because my skin is quite dry, but look at how beautiful that looks on the skin and the glow that it is giving me. I tried it yesterday and I was mind blown. I have not had the chance to look at the complete ingredient list in detail, but I did see some good ingredients. So it says it has Centella asiatica extract, it has what else, licorice extract, rosemary leaf extract, and sodium hyaluronate. So I will of course research about everything that this has and I'll keep you guys updated, but it feels hydrating. I'll of course have to top it up with my moisturizer, so I'm gonna quickly do that and I'll be back. I was going to do this off camera, but then I thought let me use my moisturizer on camera as well, because this is also something new that I'm trying for the first time. This is Dear Claire's Rich Moist Soothing Cream, and I bought the smaller version because I thought I didn't want to spend like so much on a moisturizer. My Requel one does the job perfectly, but I still wanted to try it, and I saw that Myntra is offering a small size, so I grabbed it immediately. Alright, so my skin is all prepped. I'm gonna give it a few seconds. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna talk about this new thing that I bought. This is again from Swiss Beauty. This is their Flawless Complexion Foundation. I'm not sure if this is new, but I am 80% sure this is new, because I did spot this on the new in section on Myntra. But let me show you how this looks like. So this is how the packaging looks like. I at least have not seen this before, so I'm guessing this is new. It says long wear, weightless and radiant, and what sold me on this one was radiant, and I bought this in the shade Pale Medium 05. I tried this yesterday. For these kind of products I like to give it a try once before I sit and film a video like this, because that way I can give you more details on the product as opposed to first impressions. So I'll quickly read what it says. It says Swiss Beauty Foundation is formulated specially for those who wear less or light makeup. It delivers a 9-part regime in just one step, from moisturizing to concealing. This lightweight water-based formula sinks into the skin instantly, helping to plump your skin, moisturize and boost glow. Skin looks fresh and ensures that colors stays true all day. So basically it has a lot of claims. They're saying like you can skip your, did they say moisturizer? Yeah, it says from moisturizer to concealing. So I'll try this out right now. Before I do though, I want to use my Rene primer. This is their Glass Glow pre-makeup oil on one side, just because yesterday when I tried it, it was slightly sitting heavy on certain areas. So I want to see if I can eliminate that with the primer oil. But of course, because I want you guys to also see how this performs, I'm only going to use it on one side and not on the other, so we can see if we can you know, make the foundation look any better with help of a primer. So I'm going to use this on this side. It's getting a little gloomy today. I'm sorry for the changing lighting. The sun is going in and out of the clouds, so anyways, I cannot control that, but I think I am ready to go. By the time this takes the time to settle on my skin, I can use this on the other side. So that's the color of this foundation. I think it will match me. I mean, I tried it yesterday and it was a good match. So that's the coverage it's giving me with almost 2 layers on. Of course, there's nothing still on this side, but I did have to use quite a bit of it to achieve this sort of coverage. And using a sponge definitely has helped. Yesterday when I used the brush, I did not like how it looked on the skin, so sponge has helped in how it's sitting on the skin. And it's not really giving me a foundation vibe, frankly, but at the same time it does say that it's made for like everyday use, for somebody who likes light makeup. So it essentially is like a light to medium coverage foundation. So just how I expected, the side with primer is looking much better finish wise. It's not sitting heavy whatsoever. This side is looking a little bit heavy and obvious. Now that I'm looking at it side by side, it could be the fact that I used 2 layers of it on this side and just 1 layer on this side, but I think it's also the primer that is contributing to this beautiful finish. Of course, the glow is there only on this side because of the primer. Very minimal glow on this side. This side, the finish, I would say, without the primer, of course, is very natural. But you know what, up close I'm not loving the way it looks on the side without primer. So I don't know, I mean, so far it's fine, but I'm only loving or like liking it with a primer. Without the primer, it's still a little bit heavier on the skin. I don't have any new concealer and powder, so I'll quickly finish that and I'll be back. Alright, so I just set my under eyes really quickly, and not my entire face because we have another new launch from Cuffs and Lashes. This is their it's their Let's Go Tinting Lips, Cheeks, Eyes, basically their tints. You can use this on your lips, on your cheeks, on your eyes. And when I first saw this, I almost was not ready to pick it up, only because this reminded me a lot of the Just Herbs one, and that one is really not my favorite. The formula on that one is so stiff that every time I have to use it, I have to mix it with my concealer, otherwise it goes patchy. There's just a lot of things that I have to do for it to make it look nice on my skin. But then I watched Nidhi's video where she swatched all of these, and she explained that the formula is very sort of emollient, so that really made me just satisfied that now I can finally pick it up. So I bought 3 shades. I bought the shade Self Love. I basically picked up all the shades that Nidhi explained would be good if you like a nude makeup, and then, or like a nude shade. And what else did I pick up? Hold on one second. I picked up, let me take all 3 out. So alright, so I have the shade 02 Destiny, I have the shade Coloured, and then I have the shade 08 Self Love. I think I'm most excited about the shade Coloured because it's that beautiful brownie nude, but this one for some reason has like this waxy film. Let me quickly just see what happens if I do this. Yeah, this has like slightly more waxiness to it. I'll quickly swatch all the shades for you guys. I was just about to swatch Self Love, and this also has that waxy film on top, but let's see. I'm gonna give you swatches anyways. So you see the difference in the swatches. This is Destiny and I think this is how it's supposed to be. But the two shades that I received, this is Colored and this is Self Love, has that waxiness to it on top, and when I'm like rubbing and swatching, it's like the consistency and the finish is looking slightly different. But I'm not very concerned. Maybe, I don't know, like it could be like a transit thing or where the product was stored. It could be so many reasons. So let's see. I think I'm most excited about Colored, so that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to start with picking some of it on my sponge as always, and I'll directly use it on my cheeks. That's such a beautiful color. It has this corally brown shade going on. It's not very brownish, it's not coral. I love this color. And I also think it's going so sheer is because of that tint. So I'm gonna pick some of it again. Yeah, you see, now it's picking up much better and applying much better too. I am in love with this blush shade. I think this shade is probably going to be my most used blush shade. There's something about the tone that is so it just brightened up my face really quickly. Like I feel like I can just throw on mascara, nice lip color, and I'm good to go. That's how lovely my face looks. I love this. And okay, so for my lips now, I think I'm first again going to use this on my lips. This is of course Lip and Cheek Tint. And I like how the formula is, like it's not stiff whatsoever, and it's giving me playtime so I can build it up, tone it down. So that's the shade Colored on my lips. I want to slightly change it up. I feel like it can wash me out just a tiny bit, and to avoid that I'm going to top it off with the shade Self Love. I think this will also look really nice, so let's see. Now on the eyes, I think I'm gonna use the shade Destiny. It's this mauvey pink color. Now the formula on this one, the shade Destiny, feels different because it feels very velvety, and maybe because it did not have that like waxy film to it, and that's why. And I feel more confident using this on my eyes because the other two might crease. Wow, that is such a beautiful color on the eyes. I'm going to soften the edges with my PF13 True Art brush. Alright, next up I have a new mascara from Mars, and I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am, because if you have watched my videos from Jan and Feb, you know that I'm still currently hooked with the two Nykaa mascaras, their volumizing one and lengthening one. And the way I use it is I use the volumizing first and then the lengthening. And I was just telling in one video that I wish they came out with one mascara which had both in it, in the same mascara, if that makes sense. And well, Nykaa did not listen, but Mars did. So this is their Double Trouble mascara. This has length and volume. Firstly, let's take a minute to appreciate the packaging. So affordable, $249 is the MRP, and I mean Mars you can always find on discount. By the way, I picked this up from Myntra, and such fancy packaging from mascara. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So that's the component of the mascara. It says Mars, and then on the other side it says Double Trouble, and you also have like steps given here. So I don't know if you guys are able to see, but it says step 1 lengthening here and step 2 volumizing here. So that's the wand for the volumizing one. There's still a lot of product on the wand and it's making, oops, I got it on my lash line, hold on. Okay, so this eye is watering. I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna try applying on this eye. Oh my god, got super clumpy. I don't know how to do this. So this is how it's looking like. It's very clumpy at the moment, and this is the wand for the lengthening side. This really reminds me of the Nykaa's lengthening wand. It's very similar to that. So that's how my lashes are looking like with both the sides on. Honestly, I know I had a little bit of a struggle, and that's because it was just brand new mascara, and I have a feeling that the volumizing one will only get better as it ages and as it dries down a little bit. But now I'll just quickly finish my eyes. I'll do a little something, I'll be back, and we'll talk about all the products that we tested today. Okay, so let's quickly recap on everything that I used today. The Swiss Beauty Gel Lotion, I quite liked it. It gave me like a very nice glow, and it felt quite hydrating on the skin. Of course, I'm not going to replace this with my moisturizer because that's not what this is. This is more so for adding hydration to your skin, and I'll of course go through the ingredient list and see if there's anything bad. By the way, I'm getting everything dirty because of this mascara that's still on my hand. Oh no. But yeah, it's quite nice, and I'll update you guys in upcoming videos on how this performs. I'll test it out for, of course, like a month or two, and I'll update you guys. The Swiss Beauty Flawless Complexion foundation was good, but only on the side with my Rene Glass Glow oil, primer oil. The side without it, I do not like this side. Even my blush looks slightly patchy on this side up close, only because the foundation is looking slightly patchy. It's not too bad. I've had foundations which look even awful, but it's still not the most beautiful by itself. With the primer oil, it's quite nice. So I don't know, I'll have to test this out a little bit more. The blushes, I love it, especially the shade Kulhad. I'll of course test out all the 3 shades that I have, and I really like it. It looks beautiful on the eyes, on the lips, and of course on the cheeks. If I have to suggest one shade, only one shade from the 3 that I tried, I would 100% recommend the shade Kulhad. I don't think I have anything like this in my collection shade wise. Now the Double Trouble mascara, I will of course have to test it out. It's not bad per se, but then it's also slightly clumpy looking, and it's a brand new mascara. It always happens with a brand new mascara. The volumizing one was too much in my opinion. Like, the formula is a little on the thicker side, and so it got really clumpy really quickly. So I'll have to test it out, and I hope it gets better and better as it ages and as the formula dries down a little bit. But it's not bad. Like, I'm for sure gonna use this, and I see myself using this quite a bit. So that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel. You can also click on the bell notification right next to it. That way you will get notified when I post next. You can follow me on Insta right over here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.